I just don't think it's good enough. I don't think I'm doing a good enough job, at least with all of my students. What's up, everybody? It is I, Miss Suarez, back in the flesh, or maybe not in the flesh, but back on your screen. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Anyway, let's get into today's video. So, many of you guys have been asking, what is teaching during a pandemic really like? Okay, I lied, nobody's asking that, but I'm gonna tell you guys anyways. So, I think what I'll do is that I'll insert some clips pre-Pandemonium. If I have to, oh my God. Don't do that, please. I can smell your breath from over here.
I said that.
Where is it? Wow.
I used to always. I have an announcement. I have been working on my singing, and I want you guys to tell me if it's good or not.
There's no blood, nothing. Stop.
No, but they doing game here too, because blue day is for curls and red is for blood.
That's our school colors. I don't want to hear no more gang stuff. Stop. Disrespectful. Do I look pregnant?
I was just kidding.
Mood swings. I can see it.
Mood swings, because y'all keep trying it. Extremely disappointed because this is not the first time this class comes in and acts like it's a damn circus in here. I know that we all get along in here for the most part, and that when you see each other you get excited, but it's not going to be chaotic in here. That's what's not going to happen. I literally look forward to this class all the time, and when you guys come in here and act like fools, it makes me very upset. Are we good?
See, wasn't this Peppa Pig idea like great?
It was. It is. And then I'll enter some clips during Pandemonium. Stop writing in the chat and just listen. What I don't want to see is you having a whole other conversation in the chat. It's distracting, and it's equivalent as speaking over me while I'm teaching a lesson in front of you. I will not be disrespectful in Miss Suarez's class. It is I, your host, Miss Suarez, and welcome to today's round of How Well Do You Know Nicki Minaj? Beyonce has 2 songs with Nicki Minaj. Please name one of the 2 songs and go. So let's get into this. Has this Pandemonium sucked the fun out of teaching? And I'm going to be very honest, as I always am. This is my first year teaching dance, so I don't really have anything to compare it to, but I know what a dance class is like, and what we do online and in person, it's just at the basic level, and I'm still trying to figure out how to turn it up a notch so my students can get the full experience of what a dance class is really like. I need to make sure that what my students experience in school with me is what my students at home can also experience. So it's that idea of equity again, making sure that, you know, it's fair, whatever that may mean. I really miss my kids' energies and just their personalities. I absolutely loved it. Without getting all sentimental or anything like that, I miss just being able to just love on my... There's someone by my door, hold on. I really miss just being able to give my kids a hug, especially kids that are going through stuff. It's frustrating because my first and second year, I feel like I built such a great connection with a lot of my students, especially because my students are repeating students. So I had them for 6th grade, and then I have them again for 7th grade, and now I have them again for 8th grade. So it's just like, dang, I'm missing, wait, they're so loud, they're so loud. It's frustrating not being able to be consistent with those relationships. And I know you guys are probably thinking, well, you still see them online and there's a lot of different ways you can communicate, you know, through chat, through messaging, but it's not the same. It is literally not the same. As much as I try, you know, their inbox gets flooded with information from other teachers, and my inbox gets flooded, or they just don't reply. It's just the lack of relationship. I think that's really what we're missing now, is the lack of relationship and the lack of intimacy, as in, hey, if they walk in and I can see on their face that this child, this student is not acting like he or she usually acts, then I can take the time and like pull them aside and be like, hey, what's going on? I can see that you're not being yourself today. What's up? Now the difference is online through Teams. So we use Teams, we don't use Zoom. Online, yes, they turn their cameras on, but y'all, it's very easy to fake it through a webcam. And we know this because of social media, with Instagram, Snapchat, all of those things. It's very easy to portray a persona that is not really who you are when the camera is off. I'm really trying to figure out how we can fix this lack of communication, this lack of relationship. Granted, I want to say I still have a pretty good relationship with my kids, but I know what it used to be and what it is now. It's just, I just don't think it's good enough. I don't think I'm doing a good enough job, at least with all of my students. Very easy to check in with everyone when you see them daily as they walk in, but some of my students, one day they'll be in class, one day they won't. They won't show up for a week, 2 weeks. I would say the lack of consistency is what's hindering me and maybe even other teachers from really building those strong bonds and those strong relationships. But we'll see. I miss having 50 knuckleheads running around all over the place, and I miss yelling at them. I miss laughing with them. I miss just seeing them in person. So, yeah. Now, the boring side of me is like, I love this. I only have 13 kids in person. I don't have to handle behavior. I have to step it up for my students so they can have a good online / in-class learning experience. You know, and I can either sit here and think about, oh my goodness, I wish school was the way it used to be, or I can just step it up and try new things and keep it upbeat and lively and entertaining and interesting for my kids. It's a lot right now, so my heart goes out to all the teachers out there. I know it's hard, even the students out there. I know it's very hard to stay engaged in front of a laptop, but we can definitely do it as long as we keep a positive outlook, a positive perspective, and we just stay unified. There is hope, there's hope, there's hope. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. This is Miss Suarez signing out.